Hello students, welcome to the class of Clinical Data Management and Sales Training. In this class, we are going to discuss on basic features of case report form. That is very much, you can say, important document of clinical trial. And we need to capture all those data as per the protocol requirement. And once the trial is over, then whatever the data is being captured in case report form, we need to submit this data to regulatory body, and based on the data, regulatory body will take their decision whether this trial will be approved or not, or that drug will be available in the market or not. So let's see one by one. So what are the prerequisites if you want to go through the clinical data management and want to learn something on what exactly case report form is, then we must have some information on or basic knowledge of clinical research. We should be familiar with clinical research protocol, what exactly protocol is, how it is being developed. A student should know that disease and drug management. The students must be having some basic information on diseases, what kind of diseases are there, what are the pathophysiology, what are the mechanism, how drug is being administered, or there are n numbers of routes of drug administration. So a student must be having all those basic information so that the student, once they are going through the case report form, what exactly it is, they will be having a very good idea and will be having a better understanding what they need to do with this case report form. Now, what are the objectives? Means what we are going to discuss today. We'll discuss on what exactly case report form is, the types of case report form, objectives of case report form, and importance of case report form. These are the objectives what we will cover during today's class. So a case report form or case report form or CRF in short we can say is a document designed in a consonance with the protocol to record data and other information on its trial subjects. For one subject there is one specific case report form. The CRF should be in a format that allows accurate input, presentation, verification, audit and inspection of the recorded data. Audit and inspection is a mandatory part in clinical research. Whatever the data has been entered in case report form, that must be evaluated so that we can say the data, whatever the data is being recorded, they are credible and we can rely on those data. And for that purpose, audit and inspection both are important part. Most commonly used as standard case report form templates are inclusion criteria, exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria means all those, if suppose we are going to or we are going to measure some parameters related to cardiovascular, or if any trial is related to cardiovascular, then cardiovascular related problems is considered as inclusion, means we need to tick yes. And exclusion criteria means whatever it is mentioned in exclusion criteria that we need to tick on no, that those parameters should not be a part of, that part should be avoided. Patient not be having those disease or symptoms that is mentioned in exclusion criteria. Then some demographical data, medical history, B, A, adverse event, concomitant medication, and study outcome modules. Whereas the modules which captures efficacy data are not unique. There are two types of case report form generally in clinical research. So one is paper-based and another one is electronic CRF. There is one more CRF mentioned in ICH recipe that is optical, but we are not going to discuss optical CRF because in India, generally it is not being used. So paper CRF is a traditional way of data capture and a better option if your studies are small or vary in design, whereas electronic CRF is considered if your studies are large with similar design. Because eCRF, it's a kind of software we need to handle, and they don't have that much of, variation of data. There is consistency in data while handling eCRF, so that unique information or a consistent information will be collected throughout the clinical trial and throughout their n numbers of sites. In the current global scenario, eCRF are referred over paper CRF as they are less time consuming and also encourage the sponsor pharmaceutical company to carry out large multicentric study at the same time due to the ease of administration, because in paper CRF whatever the information is being captured, generally CRA or a sponsor they don't have information. But in eCRF, when site or site persons administers or data, immediately CRA or a sponsor representative, they can see whatever the data has been entered. So, time consuming is less in eCRF, and it is very easy. Once data is being entered, then no one should bother about the data. But in paper CRF, we have to keep n numbers of factors in our mind that should be in safe place, termites free. There should not be any, resources of any water or water leakage, seepage kind of, so that what will happen if water leakage is there, then paper CRF will be damaged. So there are some advantages why the sponsor generally prefer electronic CRF, although it is costly in comparison with paper CRF, but there are a numbers of advantages associated while we are working on electronic CRF. It is designed in such a way that data entry can be done with zero minimal errors. Moreover, the regulatory authorities are readily accepting submission in which validated electronic data capture systems are used. Now, the purpose of case report form. A case report form is designed to collect the patient's data in a clinical trial. Its development represents a significant part of the clinical trial and can affect a study success. Site personnel capture the subject's data on the CRF, which is collected during their presentation in a clinical trial. The International Conference on Harmonization Guidelines for Good Clinical Practice define the case report form, a printed, optical, and electronic document designed to record all of protocol required information to be reported to the sponsor on each trial subject. So this is what we have earlier discussed, that for each patient there is one CRF. So suppose a CRF contains 300 pages, 400 pages. So all those pages will contain single patient's information. The main objective behind case report form development are preserving and maintaining quality and integrity of data. Case report form design should be standardized to address the needs of all users, such as investigators, site coordinators, study monitor, data entry personnel, medical coordinator, and statistician. Data should be organized in a format that facilitates and simplifies data analysis. Collection of large amount of data will result in wasted resources in collecting and processing it, and in many circumstances will not be utilized for analysis. These measures will result in reduced query generation and improved data integrity. So, you know, uh, when data is being entered by using electronic CRF, then immediately that will be verified by the sponsor representative or CRA. There are many, factors associated with like pop-up. So whenever or, inadvertently, if site personnel put any data that is irrelevant, then there is one mechanism that is called pop-up. So that gives some alertness to site that this data is not being matching, as per the protocol requirement. So these are the advantages of electronic case report. Now, designing case report forms. Designing a CRF is an art that should be based on scientific practices, and the design should be implemented keeping the end user, the one who enters data in the case report form in mind. While designing, all important sections of the case report form should be included with care. Anyways, always, it is worth to remember that insufficient, inaccurate data collection would prove expensive during analysis. Hence, it is advisable to use a standard operating procedure for case report form preparation and to follow best practices of CRF design. Primary objective of case report form designing is to gather complete and accurate data by avoiding duplication and facilitating transcription of data from source documents onto the case report form. CRF should be designed with the primary safety and efficacy endpoints as the main goal of data collection. Because based on the data, whatever the data we have entered in case report form, that is related to efficacy, that is related to the safety parameters, and these data will be evaluated by the regulatory body, and based on those data, regulatory body can take their decision that whether this drug will be available in the market or not. The following points are to be borne in mind while designing a case report form. Use of consistent formats, font style, font sizes throughout the CRF booklet. Selection of portrait versus landscape versus combination layouts. Use of clear and concise questions, prompts, and instructions. Visual cues such as boxes and clearly indicate place and format of data to be recorded should be provided to the person recording the data as much as possible. Using the option of circling of answer should be limited as it's hard to interpret. Instead, check boxes would be appropriate. Clear guidance about skip patterns like what to skip and what not to skip should be mentioned at appropriate places. The skips are instructions provided in the case report form page to maintain the connectivity between pages. Should be kept to a minimum by the placement of questions to avoid confusions. Provide boxes or separate lines to hold the answers. This indirectly informs the data recorder where to write or enter the response and helps to differentiate it visually from the entry fields for other questions. Separate the columns with thick lines, provide bold and italicized instructions, minimize free text responses, positions only a specified density of questions on each page. Page numbering, if necessary, should be consistent throughout. Avoid using check all the apply as it forces assumptions about the chemical data. Specify the unit of measurement. Indicate the number of decimal places to be recorded. Use a standard data format, example date, month, year in this format throughout the case. Use pre-coded answer sets such as yes, no, male, female, method of administration of medicines, and severity of adverse event, AE, mild, moderate, severe, wherever it is possible. Not to split modules, sections, a set of one or more related groups of questions that pertain to a single clinical study visit. Like, for example, adverse event sections should not be split and laid across pages such as information related to a single adverse event. Will have to be collected from different pages. Use no carbon required and CR copies to ensure exact replica of case form. Basically, it is having three pages and there is no any carbon inserted in between these three copies. So first page, whatever the information we write on the first page, generally it is going to be printed on second and third page consecutively. Use instructions including page number where data has to be entered. Example, during a follow-up visit, the investigation is supposed to record whether any adverse event has occurred, and if occurred, details of adverse event has to be recorded in AE module. Hence, the field corresponding to this question on the module for the particular visit would be having the option yes or no. There should be an instruction. If yes, please provide the information in the adverse event pages. Usually boxes are used for entering dates and the date format, date, month, year should be consistent on all pages of case report form. Units and decimal points should be displayed for vital sign records, which clarify the user about the expected values and also facilitates the data interpretation and reduces manipulation during analysis procedure. Data need to be collected in a way that doesn't introduce bias or errors. Collection of a large amount of data will result in wasted resources in collecting and processing it. Questions in the CRF should be clear and unambiguous to avoid necessary confusion. Now, the conclusion case report form design is the initial step in translating the protocol into a standard questionnaires and is paramount to a successful clinical trial. A standard case report form should be designed in such a way that is help the collection of consistent and valid data, ultimately resulting in submission of data to regulatory authorities and its acceptance. Regardless of the time and effort spent conducting the trial, the correct data points response to a CRF patient data is entered must be collected. Otherwise, a meaningful analysis may not be possible. Therefore, a sound SAP should be used as a tool to develop and judge the adequacy of CRF, which should be available to guide on what data points need to capture the case report. This is question for self-practice. Explain the components of case report form. Distinguish between well-designed case report form and poorly designed case report form. Elaborate the various types of case report form. Analyze the importance of case report form in clinical research. These are the references that you can use for better understanding. That's it for today's class. Then